Today we will talk about the well-known online casino Kosmonaut. Kosmonaut Casino was launched a few years ago and quickly attracted the attention of players. The casino offers a wide range of games from leading developers such as Microgaming, Neaton, and Pragmatic Play. In their assortment you can find various slots, card games, roulettes, and other classic casino games. My experience at this casino was not very good. Maybe it was just a bad day for me, but I lost a significant amount of money in the course of the game. I went through all the providers and slots and checked the RTP in each of them. Avatarux RTP. Usually, companies that are just starting their journey in the industry meet the needs of players. They release slots with a good RTP and do not let the casino underestimate it. The only caveat in the Zombie Apocalypse slot is that the RTP differs by 0.5% from the one indicated on the site. Cherry Pop RTP 96.2%. Critter Pop RTP 96.14%. Hippo Pop RTP 96.1%. Coke Ship Pop RTP 96.1%. Pop Rocks RTP 96.4%. Tiki Pop RTP 96.1%. Wild Pops RTP 96.3%. Zombie Apocalypse RTP 95.5%, normal 96%. Bang Bang Games RTP, another provider that releases games under the auspices of Yggdrasil. The check of all slots was successful and everywhere there was a maximum RTP. Ancient Eclipse RTP 96.6%. Yekel's Wild Ultrash RTP 96%. Yoker's Wild Ultrash RTP 96%. Pharaoh's Gaze Delmax RTP 96%. Rainbow Power Pots Ultrash RTP 96%. Shadow Raiders Multimax RTP 96%. Super Cash Drop Gigablocks RTP 95.5%. Super Cash Drop RTP 96.6%. The Hot Offer RTP 96.5%. Gaming RTP in the slots of the gaming provider. Everything was excellent. Everywhere there was the maximum possible return percentage. Some of the tested slots. Aztec Magic Bonanza RTP 96.11%. Bonanza Billion RTP 98.21%. Book of Cats RTP 94%. Candy Monster RTP 94.3%. Deep Sea RTP 94%. Joker Queen RTP 96%. Lucky Dama Muerto RTP 96.16%. Penny Pelican RTP 95.99%. Blinko RTP 98.91%. Wild Cash RTP 96.23%. Elk Studio RTP. Everything is good in Elk slots too. The maximum RTP in all slots. The provider is not the most popular on the market, so we suggest that you familiarize yourself with some proven games and continue checking with the whales of the industry. Bloodlust RTP 96%. Bumpers RTP 95.8%. Cluster Slide RTP 96%. Diablo Reels RTP 96.3%. Dream Zone RTP 96%. Ecuador Gold RT 96.1%. Beta Fortune RTP 95%. Kaiju RTP 96.3%. Phoenix Graveyard RTP 95%. Stars of Orion RTP 95%. Taco Brothers Derail, RTP 95%. Tropicool, RTP 95%. Endorphin RTP. After checking the Endorphin provider, it was a pleasant surprise. The developer is one of those who allows the casino to lower the RTP, and many online casinos take advantage of this. But in Kosmonaut, all slots from Endorphin were with the maximum percentage of return. 2027 ISS, RTP 96.06%. Akbar and Burble, RTP 96.08%. Ancient Troy, RTP 96.06%. Chimney Sweep, RTP 96.07%. Diamond Chance, RTP 96.03%, 96.08%. Diamond Vapor, RTP 96.04%. In Jazz, RTP 96.06%. Lucky Cloverland, RTP 96.03%. The Mystery of El Dorado, RTP 96.05%. GameSync RTP. Kosmonaut Casino is still being tested, and no RTP fraud has been noticed in slots from GameSync either. Everywhere there is a maximum percentage of return. For example, some slots. Book of Jokers, RTP 96.89%. Club Tropica, RT 96.45%. Golden Jokers Wild, RTP 96.95%. Joker Megaweight, RTP 96.56%. Crazy Kong, RTP 96.6%. Max Fudge, RTP 96.18%. Stars and Jokers, RTP 96.44%. Throne of Amun-Ra, RTP 96.51%. Mascot RTP. There was no doubt about the Mascot gaming provider. This is a fairly young company that indicates an honest RTP in their slots and does not allow online casinos to underestimate it. But since the check should be 100%, I went through all the slots, even where it is not necessary. Here are some examples. Bamboo Bear, RTP 97.2%. Benny's The Biggest Game, RTP 96.4%. Brute Monaco, RTP 95.45%. Brute Vegas, RTP 96.1%. Merlin's Tower, RTP 96.9%. Northern Heat, RTP 96.9%. Purple Pills, RTP 96.1%. Rekill, RTP 95.9%. Red Horde, RTP 96.5%. The Right, RTP 96.1%. The Tomb, RTP 95.8%. Venetian Magic, RTP 95.7%. Needn't RTP. And here is one of the main points of the check. Needn't always appears in the list of unreliable casinos, as it gives you the opportunity to underestimate the RTP in their slots. This is one of the most popular providers in the world, and therefore players are led from time to the name and slots of the provider. But as for Kosmonaut Casino, out of all the tested slots, I came across only 2 with a low RTP. Yes, this is, of course, an unpleasant moment, but much better than in other online establishments. Neatent games can be played on Kosmonaut, but check the RTP every time. Codex of Fortune, RTP 90.2%, 98%. Dazzle Me, RTP 93.05%, normal 96.9%. Dead or Alive, RTP 94.03%, normal 96.82%. Divine Fortune Megaways, RTP 96.09%. Jimmy Hughes, RTP 96.91%. Long Pal, RTP 96.96%. Lost Relics, RTP 96.30%. Silverback Gold, RTP 96.11%. Strolling Stacks Cubic Fruits, RTP 95.98%. Wilderland, RTP 96.16%. Nalamit City RTP. Checking the slots from the Nalamit City provider was also successful. All the slots were with the maximum RTP and you can play them safely. Here are some examples. Barbarian Fury, 96.06%. Bushido Ways X Nudge, 96.01%. Evil Goblins, 96.14%. Manhattan Goes Wild, 96.16%. Serial, 94.08%. Starstruck, 96.19%. Tesla Jolt, 96.61%. The Creepy Carnival, 96.07%. Tractor Beam, 96.01%. Only Play RTP. Only Play slots also passed the test, and everywhere there was a maximum RTP. Another thing is that even the maximum value is not too impressive. Therefore, I leave it up to you to play the company slots or not. Crystal Cascade, 95.45%. Fruity Book, 95.26%. Juicy Crush, 95.35%. League of Fortuna Mega Ways, 95.50%. Lucky Ocean, 97.50%. Myths of Bastet, 95.11%. Troll Dice, 93%. Win Lambo, 94.2%. Peterson's RTP. Approximately 30 Peterson slots were tested and all had a maximum return percentage. Cauldron, 96.1%. Hammer of Gods, 96%. John and Legendarian, 96%. Monster Blocks Giga Blocks, 96.1%. Robin Nottingham Raiders, 96.1%. The Legend of Musashi, 96%. Water Blocks Giga Blocks, 96%. Wild Duel, 96.1%. Platypus RTP. Kosmonaut Casino confidently passes the test, and there were no problems in Platypus slots. All tested slots had the highest possible RTP. A few examples from the test. 1,001 spins, 95%. Book of Egypt, 94.98%. Cleo's Gold, 94.99%. Legend of Atlantis, 95.01%. Love is 94.98%. Lucky Money, 95.09%. Magical Mirror, 95.02%. Might of Zeus, 95.04%. Power of Gods, 94.99%. Papa Play RTP, relatively new provider in the world of gambling. Papa Play did not disappoint. The company's slots can be played on the Kosmonaut site. The RTP was the highest everywhere. Anaki Skywalkers, 96.96%. Angry Fruits Express, 96.12%. Axe Max, 96.14%. Dogmasons, 95.99%. Master of Lighting, 96.11%. Money Mansion, 96.1%. Money Script, 96.74%. Ninja Frog, 94.82%. Sons of Monarchy, 95.99%. UFO Joe, 96.25%. Wild Wild Bank, 96.93%. Wild Wild Steel, 96%. Pragmatic Play RTP. Another important point to check. The provider's slots are among the most popular in online casinos around the world, so establishments use the company's name and the ability to lower the RTP. But in this case, all available slots on the Kosmonaut site passed the test, and all of them had the maximum indicator. A few examples. 7 Monkeys, 92.71%. Aladdin and the Sorcerer, 96.23%. Aztec Bonanza, 96.53%. Bounty Gold, 96.5%. Cations Cash, 96.5%. Cash Elevator, 96.64%. Chicken Chase, 96.48%. Drago, Jewels of Fortune, 96.5%. Prince Studios RTP. Prince Studios is a studio taken over by Relax Gaming, and here, in some slots, the RTP indicator was lower than indicated on the official website. Therefore, be careful when choosing slots from Prince Studios and check the RTP value. Book of Destiny, 96.5%. Crystal Golem, 96.36%. Holy Hand Grenade, 94.44%. Normal, 96.45%. Huntress Wild Vengeance, 95.56%. Out of the Ice, 96.55%. Pine of Plinko, 94.47%. Reapers, 94.44%. Normal, 96.47%. Royal Potato, 96.31%. Push Gaming RTP. The provider's slots have been fully tested and you can safely play them. All indicators were maximum. Bison Battle, 96.4%. Fire Hopper, 96.3%. Generous Jack, 96.23%. Joker Troop, 96.68%. Mad Cars, 96.39%. Mystery Mission, To the Moon, 96.21%. Retro Tapes, 96.47%. Tiki Tumble, 96.49%. Wild Swarm, 97.03%. Red Tiger Gaming RTP, and here is a completely expected, but still unpleasant moment. I am not happy with the Red Tiger company anyway. In my memory, there are only a few casinos where the maximum possible RTP is set. And unfortunately, Kosmonaut is not one of them. In all slots of the company, the percentage of return to the player is underestimated by at least 2%, which is quite a lot. Therefore, I do not recommend you to play Red Tiger slots at the Kosmonaut site. Rescue UAD to 93%, normal 95.72%, 5 families, 93.7%, normal 95.69%. 777 Strike, 93.68%, normal 95.8%. Agent Royale, 93.71%, normal 95.77%. Alibaba's Luck, 94.15%, normal 95.89%. Dragon's Fire Infernals, 93.76%, normal 95.73%. Dynamite Riches, 93.7%, normal 95.7%. Lion's Horde, 93.7%, normal 95.77%. Sillard King, 93.68%, normal 96%. Real Play RTP. All available Real Play slots have been tested and are safe to play. RTP is set to the maximum possible, and here are some examples. Age of Beasts Infinity Reels, 95.6%. Big Bucks Bandits Mega Ways, 96.1%. Buster Hammer Carnival, 96.3%. Eldorado Infinity Reels, 96.5%. Gems Infinity Reels, 96.3%. Hypernova 10K Ways, 96.2%. Mega Pearl Giga Blocks, 96.1%. Odin Infinity Reels, 96.2%. Reflex Gaming RTP, another provider that produces slots under the Yggdrasil brand. There were no problems with them. The RTP was the highest everywhere. 5 clans, 96%. 3021 The Bounty Hunter Giga Blocks, 96%. Bugs Money, 95.5%. Desperate Dogs 2 Giga Blocks, 95.5%. Desperate Dogs, 96%. Double Lucky Mushrooms Double Max, 95.5%. Doublin' Up Double Max, 95.5%. Eye of Persia 2 to 96%. Hell's Hogs, 95.6%. Hillbilly Vegas, 95.5%. Crazy Climber, 96.1%. Perfect Potions, 95.5%. Relax Gaming RTP. The slots of a well-known company were checked quite carefully, and none of them showed an underestimation of the RTP. Here are some examples. Beast Mode, 96.32%. Book of 99 to 99%. Chip Spin, 96.36%. Deep Descent, 95%. Frequent Flyer, 96.14%. Heroes Gathering, 96.45%. Ignite the Night, 96.39%. Wild Chapo, 96.36%. True Lab RTP. All True Lab slots have been tested and are perfectly playable. Circus Fruits, 96.17%. Crazy Mix, 96.34%. Enchanted Forest, 95.57%. Moving Wilds, 96.18%. Scroll of Juwehu, 96.33%. Street Muse, 96.33%. Sunstrike Respin, 96.2%. Ultra Hot Reels, 95.58%, normal 95.71%. Victoria Wild West, 96.31%. Wasden RTP. Wasden slots are losing interest for me more and more because I almost never meet them with the maximum rate. Here the situation is similar. More than half of the tested slots, and most often these are high volatility ones, turned out to be underestimated. Bypass them or check the RTP every time before starting the game. Blackhurst, 96.07%. Burning Stars, 96.50%. Dwarf's Fortune Easter, 96.16%. Fortune Reels, 94.14%, normal 96.12%. Magic Eggs, 94.16%, normal 96.41%. Magic of the Ring Deluxe, 94.18%, normal 96.47%. Sick Bow Dragons, 97.3%. Valhalla 94.07%, normal 96.47%. Yggdrasil RTP, a well-known and reliable provider. But in one of the slots, namely Golden Fish Tank, the indicator slightly, but differed. It is not known. Is this an old version of the game, or the provider did not indicate the exact RTP on the official website? In any case, all other slots have been tested, and you can play them. Age of Asgard, 96.2%. Arthur's Fortune, 96.2%. Blood Moon Wilds, 96.2%. Boiling Pots, 96%. Champions of Rome, 96.4%. Golden Fish Tank, 95.9%, normal 96.8%. Incinerator, 96.1%. Pumpkin Smash, 96.2%. Valley of the Gods, 96.2%. Vikings Go Berserk, 96.1%. Plain Go RTP, about 50 slots from the Plain Go provider were checked, and at the time of the check, the maximum return percentage was set. This is one of the only casinos where we managed to find slots from this provider with the highest RTP. Kosmonaut Casino. Is it worth playing? After checking the online casino Kosmonaut, I was left with pleasant impressions. Yes, there are some providers and slots where the maximum possible RTP is not exhibited, but it is still worth noting that most of the games have the highest possible percentage of return. Particularly pleasing is the fact that in slots from popular providers, Kosmonaut Casino did not follow the example of other institutions and did not underestimate RTP, but rather meets the needs of its players. There are no problems with this withdrawal and document verification either. As for my loss, which I mentioned in the beginning, it turns out that I was just unlucky, and it's all about luck, not twisted slots.